yes, we got a faster drive here. It's the Nitro Nationals at Toronto Motorsports Park in Cayuga. And the big star this weekend, this guy from across the pond, Smax Smith, who's actually living here these days.
Yeah, I'm one of the stars. Yeah, it's going to be a huge event this weekend, the Nitro Nationals. There's something different for everybody. Instead of going camping and just parking your trailer, why don't you come and camp at the Nitro Nationals? This thing is going to be huge. Early in the team, they've put this amazing weekend on. There's going to be 8 top-fueled nitro cars there, all capable of over 300 miles an hour in 4 seconds.
They're all trying to catch up with the anthill mob.
They're trying to catch up with the anthill mob. This is actually what they call a funny car. There's also
What's so funny about it?
It looks pretty funny to me. But my son drives this one. This is actually Formula 2, but that's only the size of the engine. This one produces 3,000 horsepower, but the ones I drive are 3,000. 8,000 horsepower.
So, and sorry, this one here is
3,000, but my son drives this one.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 40 years.
This is a little starter car.
This is, no, it's not. I mean,
your first car, yeah.
I mean, my son's 26, Aidan, and he'll drive 250 miles an hour in 5 seconds in this car. This is unbelievable.
So what's your fastest, like 0 to 100 miles per hour?
0 to 100 miles an hour I did in 0.84 of a second. Yeah. My best ET, I went 303 miles an hour in 4.8 seconds. I did that in England. I was the 3rd person to break 300 mile an hour in England.
Yeah, you shared the stage with some pretty big names in Europe.
Well, as winning the championship as a rookie, which had never been done before, I actually was on stage with Michael Schumacher, Kimi Räikkönen, Montoya, some of the big names. They were clapping me as I was on stage getting my award, and I was the fastest guy in the room.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty amazing. So you're Canadian-based now?
Yeah, I'm English from Preston in Lancashire, but I've emigrated to Canada. I'm now Canadian. Yay!
Oh, congratulations!
Yes, I'm a Canadian. And I live just outside of Hamilton here in a place called Kitchener.
Right. Yeah, we've heard of it. Yeah, you got here in 3 minutes with this thing.
It cost me a fortune, though.
Yeah, well, the price of nitro these days.
Yeah.
Although I hear it's going down tonight.
I got to say, like, you know, this thing is it's not just going fast. I mean, it's pretty dangerous what we do.
Well, yeah.
But it's kind of a controlled madness, and it keeps us coming back for more. I'm a licensed mechanic by trade. Yeah. I get my kicks out of building something that's so extreme, and it actually works, and it's competitive.
Well, tell me more about this. Let's get if you can put the camera in there, because it looks very technical inside.
Yeah. Oh, it is. I mean, this one in particular has a 3-speed planetary transmission, air shifted with buttons, so it's none of these gear shifts and all this sort of stuff. I mean, the engine is supercharger. That's what we make all our power.
Yeah, I guess when you're going that fast, you don't want to be fussing with a shifter.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, these guys do in the Formula 2 because it's a 3-speed. But our direct drive cars, the nitro cars, we don't have a transmission at all. And it's all done with a clutch. Very technical, but it has a 15-finger clutch. And we consume the whole clutch in 1 4-second pass. Throw everything away. 5 clutch discs. We throw them away.
Just toss them.
Yeah, just toss them. After 1 run, we use 16 gallons of nitro at like $30 a gallon to go 1/4 of a mile. So it works out something like $1,800 to the mile in fuel.
Well, that's economy.
Yeah, that's economy. Yeah, I mean, like.
So you have another car?
Yeah, oh yeah, any old rubbish car. Yeah.
A rubbish car.
Well, I have to because I.
What cars did you start with?
I started off with like minis and everything in England, and my friend showed me an American car. So at 17 years old, I had a 390 V8 Galaxy in England, those little streets, and I had no money. So I used to smoke cigs, and I quit smoking just so I could afford the gas. And you know, I was a dad at 17 and all that, but I've just always been mad crazy about cars. You know, I've got 5 kids, 4 grandkids, and you know, so as a family, we run the funny car out of just out of our garage at home, and it's crazy. But like we like to party, you know, we want everyone to come down to the track.
How many cars do you have?
Well, I drive for another team is the top fuel. That's why we only own this one. And then my other son who's here today, we have a 69 Chevelle which runs 11 seconds on the street.
What's the scariest situation you've ever been in?
Oh, probably, it's on YouTube if you go Smax Smith's Wild Ride and Smax Smith's interview after. I was racing, one of the guys I'm racing this weekend, my good friend Todd Payton, and he's also from round here. And the throttle stuck on the top fuel dragster, so the car went out of control. I almost T-boned him at 250 mile an hour. I managed to pull it away from him. I just touched his headers, and then the car accelerated to probably 350 miles an hour, but I couldn't see where I was going because it was accelerating so hard and so fast. that I just couldn't see anything, so I kind of put it in the middle of the track and did everything I could trying to get the car to stop. And eventually, I managed to get the throttle back, and then as soon as it slowed, I could see, and I was at the longest shut-off. It was in Rockingham in North Carolina. And I was lucky, it was one of the longest tracks, and I turned back to look down the track. I couldn't see a soul, and there was 30,000 people watching me. I was that far away.
Wow.
And I get right to the runoff area, almost into the trees. But I just thought I was going to die at that point, because I'd hit the emergency, shut the fuel off, and the car wouldn't stop. And so that was the scariest.
Well, have a safe weekend this week.
Yeah.
What's your biggest bill, your nitro bill or your insurance?
No, you can't get insurance for what we do. Nitro Nationals this weekend. Come and see us.
And just for watching Morning Live, the tickets are free right now because we've got a special giveaway.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so if you get on the phones right now, we'll send you off to Toronto Motorsports Park in Cayuga for the Nitro Nationals starring Smax Smith.
One of the stars. Awesome, guys.